This week, you are going to learn a little bit more about MVC web apps. You will be learning more about the controller, models, and views. You're going to work through or read through Chapter 2, work through the lecture demo, and the lab assignment is in the hands-on sections in that lecture demo. You're going to want to make sure that you get the code up onto GitHub and that you add a link to that repo in the assignment Dropbox. There will be two different MVC projects that you will be turning in. And just a little warning that sometimes when I try to run my MVC apps in Chrome, Chrome kind of pushes back because it does not think that the local server is secure, which is kind of silly because, you know, we're testing. But if you can't see your page, you can simply copy the URL, open Firefox or a different browser and paste it in there, and then you should be able to see it. I've never had an issue with Firefox preventing me from viewing a page, but I have had Chrome block the viewing. So that just a little word of warning. So that's pretty much what we're working on this week. And it is set up just like the previous weeks. So you'll go in here into the lecture demo. Up at the top, these are our objectives. So this is a summary of everything that you are going to be learning. And this is introductory material. You are not going to learn all of the validation rules, but you're going to be introduced to them. You're not going to know everything about adding models. You know, you'll get a pretty good feel for get and post requests because those actually don't change. But keep in mind, this is an introduction. So as we progress through the course, you are going to be learning more and more. And as I said, there are two different apps that you're going to have at the end of this. The ones that I will be having you download, some of them are going to be .NET 6. The textbook author files are all .NET 6. And a lot of mine are .NET 6. Some of them are .NET 8. So just make sure that you have .NET 6 runtime in Visual Studio. And how do you know if you have that in Visual Studio? I will show you. So you don't have to have a project open. You can just go into your Visual Studio, go into Tools, get Tools and Features. And it's in the individual components. You should have .NET 6 runtime, and you should have .NET 8 runtime. And if you've got those, then you should be good to go. If you don't have them, you're going to want to check them off and install them. And then you should not have problems running any of the files that I give you or that the textbook has provided. This is set up pretty much the same as the other project. So you'll just start reading through here. There's videos. This particular video in the hands-on also covers the material above it. And you can kind of go through here, watch the video, and complete the assignment as you go. And then once you're done, you'll be putting those assignments up into GitHub and submitting the links here. Okay, and these are the two projects that you will have when you are done. And that's pretty much it for this week. There is a PowerPoint that goes through chapter 2 in the book. I know some of you guys like to look through those. So I have added it. If you do have any questions or if you run into problems, let me know. And you're probably, if it's a coding issue, you will probably need to either come into the live stream and share your screen, or you will have to put your project on GitHub and send me a link to it so that I can download it and look at it. I'm not going to be super helpful looking at your error messages because in these projects, there's a little bit more going on. And sometimes I need to actually look at other things that are in the project itself. So if you need help, I'm going to need to see the project. That's the bottom line. So put it on GitHub, send me a link, or come into the live stream hours. And let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you guys all have a great week.